we motorania, uria uratugatira, ni motorania, atoririe gikuo, na kwagoma we motorania, akiria matoria. We motorania, uri uratugatira, ni motorania, mambo, atoririe gikuo, na kwagoma we motorania, akiria matoria. Who is that watching me? Mambo vipi? Ona rĩrĩa ũrwarĩte, share the video. Mũrimũ kĩriga, glad mambo, ũrĩa ũtarĩ kĩhonia kana ndawa, ndakwĩra ndũgakue ngoro. Ukijoin unanigotea mazee, alafu unaniambia where are you watching from. Kindly let me know if you are watching from next door, next state, next country, Africa, wherever you are. Just say hello to me and let me know where you're watching me from. And kindly, if you can, if you have time, you have bundles, kindly share this video and I will do appreciate. Sunday Williams, how are you, sir? How are you? Good morning to you. Gladwelly, Saudi Arabia. Oh, awesome. Awesome. It's been a minute. Sijaongea na watu wa Saudi Arabia for so long. Where are you watching me from? Let me know where you're watching me from. I want to say hello to you. With your country and your, of course, your identity from your country. Liberia, Sunday Williams, awesome. Awesome. That means I have to speak English. Because you do not understand Swahili language, which is our national language. We speak Liberia. Do you speak Swahili in Liberia? I don't think so. What language do you speak in Liberia? Do you speak French or English? What do you speak? We say English in our tribe. English. You speak English or English or English? What language do you speak from your Liberia country? Is it English or French or what is it? My good God, who is calling me? I gotta put this thing on mute. Do not disturb. But the person calling will not be able to disturb again after that call. So guys, please share this video as you log in. Share the video as you log in. I want us to have a chat. Oh, English. There you go, sir. There you go. We will speak English. Yes, so. And by the way, I won't talk until you guys share this video. I will not talk until you guys share this video. I will not talk until you guys share this video. I'm not joking. Hebu acha niweke simu chini kwanza. I will not talk until you guys share this video. I will not talk until you guys share this video. Thank you, Glad. Thank you, you did. Thank you for sharing this video. Kindly do share this video as you log in. We talk kidogo mani aje, we sengenya each other mazee. You know what? I'm saying hello to everybody. If you are there watching me and you would love to say hello, you got a minute to say hello to me, telling me where you're watching me from. I will be so glad to read your name and also to greet you. Kanye Steve, geitheka monene. Oh boy, ndageitheka, nimesalimika. Getao, mambo kababa. I'm glad to see you. Nyaji, how are you doing, sir? Vipi. Niko home sasa, by the way. Watching from Wangige. You wish. You wish. That will happen in December when you go home. Joy Wangari, good morning. How are you, Mama? Where are you watching me from? Tafadhali niambie, where are you watching me from? Nataka tuongee mazi kidogo tu about relationships, and you people know Tata Essy with relationship thing. We talk kidogo, tuangalie shida inakuaga wapi. Na tunataka, by the way, tunataka watu wa put into some input. Getao, jits mambo. Tunahitaji mtu wa kucontribute kwa hii video. Shiko wa Kirinyaga. How are you, Shiko? Mambo vipi? Ni aji. Wacha tuongee mambo ya mapenzi ama ni aji. Joy Wagari, nimeshare mpaka wamenifungia kushare tena. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Bazi. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, those who are joining us, kindly say hello. I want to say hello to you. Na nijue mna watch from where. I believe wale watu ambao, that guy from Liberia, I don't think he's still here watching, so I'll just change and switch to Swahili. Ntazungumza Kiswahili. Julia Wagui. Hi Tata Essy, I'm watching you from Kiserian, Kajiado County. Awesome, Julie. Awesome. Shiko, you're doing good. Maggie Carey, anasema watching from Mangu in Gatundu North as we are preparing to rest our uncle today. Oh, may he continue resting. He's gone home. Sunday William is still watching. Oh boy. I better keep it in English. Oh boy. So be sorry, Maggie. Pole sana. There are so many people who are going through what you're going through right now. Just be encouraged in the Lord and know that uncle has gone home. Yeah, you know, when we believers, when our brethren or our brothers and sisters, cousins, uncle, mother, daddies, whoever they are, when they rest, when they sleep, we know they are home. So we don't mourn like people who do not know God. We mourn having hope in Christ that he went home. Yeah, you guys, do you know me? I don't have both parents. I don't have mama. I don't have father. And guess what? When my mother got married to my daddy, they separated when I was very young. Very, very young. So I do not know the love of a father. Though I kept his name, Moteti, that's my daddy's name. I loved him so much. I guess it's because I was my daddy's girl. Nilikuwa kasichana kababangu, so I kept my daddy's name. But my mother is the one who went first. She went in 1999. My papa went in 2017. Yeah, so I'm left with you people as my family. So you guys, when I come here, kid around, call you beautiful, funny names. I don't do that because I hate you guys. I call you those silly names because I love you guys. You're my only family that I have, by the way. You're the only family that I have. So when I call you Mekamo, I don't mean Mekamo. I just mean love you. So I'm just kidding, just loving you, just sharing love, you know, the feelings and that love of not having parents around me. So my mama died when I was 21 years. So you guys can see that I didn't need to have her around. But she went in 1999. My mama passed on. So, and I was 21. Right now I'm an old mama. Don't just look at me with like eyes like, oh, I wish I can marry her. I'm an old woman. Don't look at me with those eyes of, can we do? There's nothing. There's no space for There's nothing. Joy Wangarewo ye unakaa kama mimi. My dad alipasi nikiwa class 2. I know, right? Yeah, my mama and my papa separated when I was class 2. Actually, I was at just the same as whatever you was in. Darikradhi too when they separated. You can imagine I missed daddy's love, I missed kushikwa na babangu, that man's love. And guess what? Wale watu ambao wame grow away from their daddies, when we want to get married, we are looking for a father. I don't know who's gonna help us not to look for a father, but guess what? It is just so automatic. We'll need a man who is going to embrace us and show us love as a father first, before you become a husband. So I guess people should know that. Before you start dating a person or umeshasema, okay, let's go, let's do it, I'm interested with you, you just funganiana jicho, you're like, girl, I'm interested. Just know where that girl is coming from, and ujiulize, just weigh yourself. Am I able to give her what she's looking for? A woman who was not raised by her father is first of all looking for a father love. And that's why when we fall in love with everything that we have and everything in us. Mwanamke ambaye hakulewa na babake, akishapata mpenzi, anamtreat in a very special way. You love him with everything that you have, your kidneys and your whatever. So guys, ukimiti mwanamke ujue kwamba huyo mwanamke was not raised by both parents. She did not find love when she was growing up from her father. And that's the kind of a girl you are dating. Lazima umpatie mapenzi ya babake first. So, and guess what? Those people who have girls, watoto madem, you know how much that baby girl needs you as a father. You know how she feels secure. She feels she's like, I have my daddy around, so I got my whole heaven with me. That's how girls feel. That's how girls feel when they are around men. And guess what? By the way, wanaume, don't even think that we are yuka or we are just so desperate to be around men. That's why we are like, oh, and we are so humbled. And by the way, a love that has a vacuum, a woman who has a vacuum of a man that never raised her, it don't matter how old they are. It does not matter how old they are. When they find love, they are like little babies. I'm telling you, that little girl that you raise, ukipatana, if you find a woman 50 years of age, feeling like a sweet 16 around you, she's not desperate. She was not raised by a man, and so now she has a man, so she has to behave like a baby. That girl in her has to come out. That girl in her has to come out. So, msiseme, oh, that woman loves him like mtoto wake. No. She is loving the man because that's what she needed in life. And a woman is a woman, doesn't matter the age. A woman is a woman. If your father never raised you up, whenever you fall in love, you behave like a baby. So I guess that's tip number 1 that you need to know. Yeah, Virginia Sadala. Hi, girlfriend. How are you? Jacqueline Muhaki. Mambo. Karibu sana. Richie Kongo all the way from China. How are you, Baba? How are you? It's been a minute. Tumenipotelea sana. Roy Osena anasema, sometimes miss my dad so bad. May he continue resting in peace. I know. So girls, you have to understand, not all men knows how to treat a girl. Sio kila mwanaume, not every man that you find knows how to treat you as a baby girl. You have to understand that. So I guess before you move on in a relationship, you gotta ask that man, how are you? How are your parents? Know the background first. Know the background first. If the guy was not raised up by his father, he cannot be able to give the father love to you. Trust me, you have to teach him, you have to bear with him, you gotta give him some time to have that passion of raising a baby girl around him. Why? Because he does not know how to do it. Men who are raised by a father, they know how to love a woman. They know how to love a woman. Why? Because they saw their father, how they loved their mother. So they're going to treat their women the way their father treated their mother. So if you are dating a man who was not raised by both parents, you have to understand you got some work to do. You got some work to do. And that's why munaonaga some ladies say, oh, that man is so heartless. He doesn't know how to love. Oh, he treats me like he's a policeman, He does not have emotions. He's not remorseful. He doesn't care. It's not that he doesn't care. It's not that he's not remorseful. He does not know how to raise a girl. He never saw his father doing so. So he doesn't know how to do it. So you men who are watching tonight, because kwetu ni usiku, these men who are watching this program, whichever time you'll be watching, maybe at your end it's early in the morning, others at late night, or others are in early night like us. We are still at 8:45 p.m. Those people who are watching me right now, before you start dating, know background of that man or a woman. Where have you come from? Were you raised by both parents? Was you as a man raised by both parents? Because that is where a problem comes in. Because you girl, you're expecting too much, but the man does not know how to give that much. So guess what? You'll be like, oh, he's so mean, oh, he doesn't care, oh, he's careless, he's not remorseful, he's so egoistic, he doesn't know how to love. You're right, he doesn't know how to do it. So what are you going to do? Sit down, talk. Sit down and talk. Tata Essy is here to help you. Sit down and talk. Tell each other, you was raised by both parents, you know how to give love. I was not raised by both parents. You gotta have patience with me. I don't know how to deal with men. Like me, I didn't know how to deal with men. I hated men so much. Because I was like, you see, my father left my mother, so no man is anything. I was like, I don't care about men. I don't give a shit about them. I don't care. I used to protect myself and everybody around me. I used to fight men. Hey, chai. I used to fight men. Why? Because I was raised by a single mother. I knew how to protect myself. I was raised to protect myself. So I didn't care about men at all. I didn't care. So when you meet a man and you was not raised by a man, that man needs a lot of patience. Because first of all, lazima, he has to be like, I have to, because I love this girl. I don't know why she's so mad. I mean, she gets mad so quickly. She's so sensitive. Yes, very sensitive. Because I don't understand. Why would you treat me like trash? Even when you're not even treating them like trash, they think you are treating them like trash, So they won't have patience with you. They will keep on wanakujibu shonde, And guess what? If they want to show you love and you're like, you don't care, they will not care. They will just call it off and they'll be like, you know what? I don't care. He doesn't want to talk, yeah, okay. Bye, Felicia. Una mbembelezano. You cannot mbembeleza anybody. Why? Because you were not raised by two parents. It's a vacuum and a big one that needs a lot of grace from God. Yeah, Henry, sasa baba, mambo mwanangu. Msoa kama mambo vipi, Lea Life says mambo vopo. Monica kama vepe. Yeah, so if you are dating today and you have a problem, you as a woman or a man, the problem is where you came from. Who raised you? Maybe your mother did a very good job to raise you up, yes, but your father was not there. So you don't know how to love as a man. So we have a lot of problems here, wanawake, that are in love. And actually some of them are already married. And the men who married them, they're not showing them love that they need. If you know you are married, you didn't talk issues, you did not discuss issues, and unaona ni kama like he's insensitive, he doesn't even care, that must be the problem. That's the beef right there. He doesn't know how to do it. So you gotta have some patience with him. And also talk about this topic, actually. Talk about this topic. Yeah. Somebody who was raised by a single mother or a single father, they first of all are so angry. They are bitter people. They have a lot of bitterness about life. They have a lot of bitterness. They think everybody is against them. They think that you are trying to shake them, push them away, just like, as usual, the way their father did to their mother. So they're like, they're angry people, they're bitter people. So you gotta pray for a lot of grace to deal with those people. You see, like Joy Wangari is confirming, like her, she's a bitter girl. Not that she loves to be bitter. Not that she's a bitter girl, like she has just chose to be bitter or angry. No. She is just bitter about life. She does not know how to do it. She does not understand why you cannot understand her. She's like, why are you so insensitive? You don't even understand my feelings. Kumbe, you too, you married a man who is a korogosho like you. He has a vacuum too. He never was raised by his father. So he does not know how to give a girl daddy's love. Life Saves is saying the same thing with me. I'm a bitter girl. They are all bitter. Hello, Apostle Carey, how are you, man of God? So because you are raised by one parent, you are a bitter person. And actually those kind of people wanakuwaga very, very strict and very, very like they are so bitter in everything. They are very strict. Do you think it's strict because they're just strict because they just want to be strict and it's like that they have a lot of discipline? That's why they are strict. It's because they are now protecting what belongs to them with everything they know and everything that they have. And life does not work like that. Life does not work like that. It doesn't work like that. You cannot force a man to love you like your father. You cannot. Maybe pia he was not raised by a father. So he does not know how to deal with girls. Hello? Are we together, guys? Are we together? William, how are you, sir? Are you still there? Do you think I'm making sense? So Akama Aki, like me, my dad died when I was very young. Exactly. So you need a man who is going to treasure you and treat you like a baby girl. You see? You need a man that is going to treasure you and to hold you like an egg. Because your father was not there to hold you like an egg. But where is that man that is going to raise you, hold you like an egg, yet him himself was not held like an egg? Where was the father to do some homework with the son? He was nowhere to be found. Most of single mothers, we raise our children by ourselves. We don't care. We cannot kill our babies because somebody somewhere refused to take care of them. We gotta be the father and the mother. But guess what, you parents? Guess what? You have a great responsibility to take care of your children and also to counsel them. Counsel them. Tafadhali wasaidie. Help your children to understand there is a vacuum. And if that vacuum is not going to be spoken about and also to put them aware and know that there is something they needed from a father figure that they never got, those people will not be able to get married. That's why we have a lot of divorces. I'm telling you the truth. That's why we have a lot of divorces. Yep. You get married the next month or the third month, you don't want to see each other. 3 years down the line with 3 kids, you're throwing away your marriage. It's not working. She is not understanding. You're not understanding. Nobody's understanding. Everything is screwed up. You don't want to see each other. You met 2 people who are broken. 2 people who are broken. You had a vacuum. You don't even know what to fill in that vacuum. You thought it's because you are single, that's why you feel so lonely. And you thought maybe getting married, you're going to fill that vacuum. It will not be full. It won't. You need to understand. So most of us, when we are dating, unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever the case, you might find a man that was raised by a single mother. And when you meet a man that was raised by a single mother, that's a man who is half love, telling you the truth. They do not know how to bembeleza a woman. They do not care. It's not that they do not care. They don't have that caring. They don't know. They don't feel like mtu kukujibu message, like that person answering, replying a message, like they will blue tick you and life goes on. They will promise you, babe, I'm going to call you. They will not call you. Babe, I'm going to text you when I'm done doing what I'm doing. They will not even text you. Why? Because they don't have that remorseful thing of feeling maybe she felt she would feel bad if I don't do this. They don't have that caring. Let me not say they don't care. They do. They would love to care, but they don't know how to do it. They don't know. Ati Jay Wangare is asking me, when Tata, you are seeing me. Yeah, I know. I'm talking about the experience that I have heard. I told you guys I was not raised by both parents. My mama raised me up, bila babangu, and I needed my father. I loved my father so much. So when I was looking for a man, I was first of all looking for a father figure. And please, these people who go counseling people, these marriage counselors, who maybe they got married, they tried a relationship and it worked, and now they are married to their husbands or their wives. Please stop telling us not to look for father figure. Don't tell us that. If you are not raised by a single parent, do not dare counsel people where you have never been. Don't you dare tell us, oh, if you are looking for a father figure, don't think that man is going to become your father. You are very insensitive. You do not even know what you're talking about. That girl in me, that Kastande in me, that Kairetu in me is looking for a father. And that girl is the one who is going to love this man. That girl is the one who is going to walk naked in the house. Why? Because she has a man who treats her like a queen. You cannot treat a woman like a queen if you was not treated like a king. If your father wasn't there, let's not say he didn't care, no. If your father was not there when you were growing up, you don't know how to treat women as queens because you were not treated like a king. So while I'm on a council, watu telling people, oh, you should stop looking for a father figure. Since you what you will never get a father figure. We will get them. We will. Because we know. If you know you have a vacuum, then you get a man who has a vacuum, sit down and talk and say, you know what? You might expect mother love from me. You might expect that. Why else I am expecting father love from you? Why? Because both of us were raised by single parents. You were raised by your mother. I was raised by my mother. Both of us missed something. Both of us needs grace to live together as a husband and wife. So wewe ukiona your husband is very insensitive, he is not insensitive. He does not know how to be sensitive. He doesn't know. That's why even if he goes out, he goes from the morning, he goes to work. He goes with big boys later and he comes back at 3 a.m. in the morning and kinda he's showing like it's normal to go out with boys, and you're like, babe, the children haven't seen you. They have not seen their father the whole week. Babe, this is killing me. You as a man, kindly listen to your wife. Kindly, because both of you have a vacuum. She is trying to be the best wife ever. Remember, she has a vacuum too. And that's why she feels like my husband needs to be here. We bring up our children the way we were not brought up. My father was not there to do homework with me. I feel my husband should be there to help me raise our children. So two people who has a vacuum has to agree that they have a problem, and that problem needs both of them. They need each other. I need grace to work with you. You need grace to work with me so that we can grow together as parents. So guys, I don't know what else to say, but I hope this has helped you. If you are in a relationship and you can see it's a bit rocky because the man is not answering your text messages, or even your girl is not answering your text messages, and when you go on live, whatever, Facebook, she's online. When you check on your WhatsApp status, she is online, but she's not even answering your messages. She's not even talking to you. You gotta understand you are dealing with a broken person. You're dealing with a broken person, and both of you have to cross a line. You have to agree to work together. You have to agree that you have a vacuum and that you need to hold each other's hand and make each other happy. Teresita Karumbo mambo. Evangelist Hannah Joseph mambo. Shiko Magio mambo vipi. Niaji. Sunday Williams, I can see you're still logged in. So guys, if you're dating today and it's not working because that person doesn't know how to do it. Don't blame them. Do not blame each other. Sit down and talk. Okay? Na kikiumana, Tata Essy is here for you guys. If you want us to talk, to have a 3-way talk, me and your boyfriend and your girlfriend, and she's okay for me to talk with you guys. Na unaona kabisa, you love that girl, you love that man, and you don't want to let him or her go. But you need somebody else to speak to you people, a person that has been there. Text me, give me your husband's profile, or your boyfriend's profile, your girlfriend profile. Tell her that you need to talk to me. Tell him that you need to talk to me, because I understand the problem you guys are facing. Nobody wants to start a family that will not be there forever. Everybody wants to have a family that will stay forever. Everybody wants to have a girlfriend that they will fall in love every day together for 30 years together, 50 years together, until death do them part. You know? Hi Ruth, mambo vipi. Everybody wants to start a family and they grow old together. Nobody wants to try. Come on, guys. Nobody wants to try. And let me tell you something, guys. If you see a family that has separated, that they have divorced, they did not understand what they were going through. And they separated, they divorced, and the man got married. Maybe the man found a woman who was raised by both parents, a woman that was raised by both parents, a man that was raised by both parents. Kinda, they keep a marriage. Why? Because they know how to give love with patience. They know it. But those who are raised by single parents like us, even if we are very strong, like we say, Nini, manamke, Nini, Kwani, so if you get pregnant, so what, you're gonna kill yourself? Nope, you gotta leave, you gotta be a man. Okay, it's okay. It's okay to be a man. But girl, you better know it might bring a lot of problems later in a relationship. And it might not work. Yeah. Immaculate Jogonna. Hi, Apostle Essy, you've said it all. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Yeah, so if you have a boyfriend, you have a fiancé, you have a wife, you have a husband, and you see things now are just like you guys now you want divorce, don't divorce until you reach out to Tata Essy. Please. Don't leave that man. Please. Do not leave that man. Please. Do not leave that husband. Please. Let's talk. Wacha tukuwe na three-way talk. Please, let's talk. Let's talk. If when we talk, three of us, and things don't change, things don't work, then you can call it on a put. But give it a chance, okay? Give it a chance. It's not that men are insensitive. Actually, I've spoken to so many men, and they are very remorseful. Nasikia mtu anakuambia, you know, mimi napenda wife wangu. I love my wife so much. I want to have a family, Esther. I was not trying to get married. I was getting married to live with my family. I don't imagine losing her. But she is not understanding me. Neither am I understanding her. It's been so rocky. We got 3 children. I mean, how do I even go start another life with another woman? I start a fresh mambo ya diapers. Apostle, tell me, how do I start again? I have already 3 children. Why do I want to go start a fresh life again? But she's not understanding. She's not listening. She's so angry. Yeah, so people who are raised by single parents, we are angry, we are bitter, and guess what? We live in a marriage like we are waiting for it to collapse. By the way, let me just tell you the truth. A woman that was raised by a single parent, she's waiting for her marriage to collapse. Like, she's very ready. So she's like, she doesn't even care. She's like, oh, you want this thing off? I don't care. You can call it off. Do you know why she's talking like that? It's because she was wounded. She was not brought up by a father. So she's like, you know, Pia Mamangu brought us up all by herself. I can raise my children all by myself. She's not insensitive. She is broken. She is broken. She is broken. Please don't throw her away. Don't. She does not want to start a family that will not last forever. Everybody that is in a relationship right now is in it so that they may make a family and live together as a family. Nobody wants to keep on going everywhere, giving birth with everybody. Until you think your man is a what? A he-goat. A he-goat who is impregnating every woman. No, your man doesn't want to go impregnating every woman. No. He would love to keep a woman in the house with the only children that he wants to have in the house. But why is he giving birth everywhere he goes? He's looking for love. He has a vacuum. A corner space ambayo it has not been filled up. And you got a space that is not filled up. This man is not showing you the love, a daddy's love. So he's not sensitive, kinda. He's not understanding. He's not remorseful. He's not sorry. When things don't work, he's not sorry. So, and by the way, this goes to, I think this goes also to the people who date each other. Now I'm talking about dating each other. It doesn't matter who you date. But if you are broken on your side, and the other person you're dating is broken on the other side, you will not make a good couple. This one I tell you for free. You will not. Because you'll be so much demanding. You want a faithful girl. Oh, I want my girlfriend to be very faithful. I'm so jealous. I don't like sharing. Her too. She want a faithful husband who doesn't sleep around. A husband who texts all the time. A husband who calls all the time. Hey, babe, what you doing? Did you have lunch? You gotta eat something. Somebody who is showing some little concern. Hey, babe, umekula. Even if you're just that's mishading something to come out of your mouth. Babe, have you had breakfast? Did you know you're the most beautiful woman ever in this world? Just tell her that. And she'll be like, oh, thank you. Oh, some best, a beautiful one. Oh, tell them, because if you do not tell them, then they're going to hear that from somebody else. And guess what? If they hear that from somebody else, boy, you've lost it. I tell you that for free. You've lost it. Koi Grace, Tata Essy, I have a question. Go ahead, Mama. Go ahead and ask. Go ahead and ask. Ruth, anasema mimi sitaki husband. Whatever you want. If you are broken and the other person is broken, you will never be happy in love. Yeah. Whichever you want to love. Whichever you want to love. You will. If the person is broken, you are broken. That's it. That's it. Ish. Okay, Joy Wangari is asking, Tata, Aki, umenisaidia sana juu. Mimi nakuaga na hasira sana. Nimejua sio kupenda kwangu. Kwanza kwa wanaume, nasikiaga kama naweza shika mtu ni mgonge vibaya juu ya hasira. I know, Joy. I know. I understand. I totally understand. That's it. If you were not raised by both parents. If you are not raised by both parents, I'm telling you, you will be a very, very, very bitter person. A very bitter person. Okay, Queen Grace, there are some people who were raised by both parents, but they can't keep marriage. Sometimes I wonder why. It depends. It depends why they cannot keep a marriage. It depends. They should tell you the truth. They should tell you the truth. They should tell you the truth, because what I believe is that everybody who starts a relationship wants to have it to the end. Everybody. With the attitude na anger I have, siwezi kaa na mtu kwa nyumba. You see, if Ruth is so angry. Huwezi kaa na mtu kwa nyumba. So unataka kuishi na kuku. You wanna live with a chicken or inaitwa nini? Mbuzi, huo unaipigia kengele. Mbuzi unaipigia kengele. You'll have to live with the person. Guess what? The anger and the bitterness that you have was caused by a vacuum that was there when you was being raised up by your single parent. And if somebody was raised by both parents and cannot keep a marriage, it's either it's a kiombani or will never get satisfied no matter what. Will never get satisfied no matter what. There are people who will never get satisfied no matter what. Kiobani or mtu kona ujinga. Icheki nini? You can be a baby. Listen, you can be a baby in everything in this life. You can be a baby in this thing. Maybe you got married or you started a family with somebody who had no experience of anything. What am I talking about? Maybe you were the first girl he met. Maybe. So, this man who met you as their first girl, they have experienced something else beside you. They've had some girls after you. You know? They've had some girls after the marriage. People don't want to know the truth or hear the truth because it hurts. If this man alilala na wewe ukiwa mwanamke wake wa kwanza, he was a virgin when you married this dude, or maybe even the dude was a virgin, girl, maybe you had some experience before marrying a virgin. There is some boring situations, boring romance, that if you're not patient enough, you would look for some spices somewhere else. You will look for some spices somewhere else. Ruth is saying what? I mean, a person in form of a husband never. Sitaki mbinguni tutaingia with or without husbands. Of course, you don't have to get married if you don't want to get married. Marriage is not a ticket to heaven, so marriage ni ya kutoa tu taki huku duniani. Let's be honest. Why do people get married? They get married for bringing children in the world, and also for conjugal, you know, your proteins. When your proteins are more, you want to share the proteins. You want to take them out. That's why we get married. And that's why Paul said, please, if you cannot abstain, if this fire is killing you, if proteins is too much, you can't handle the proteins, get married. Get married. Wawendo mambo. Thank you. Feli K. Kose, thank you for your compliment. Thank you. Koi Grace, by the way, there are some women who keep up with unfaithful men. Where yesterday a friend knows how his husband has so many side chick na bado anamvumilia. Allah. But let me tell you something. If you see a woman is taken easy when a man is cheating, she's either doing the same. Women siku hizi wamekuwa wajanjalu. Women siku hizi tumekuja namba mbaya. Tuko namba mbaya mazee. See, we are not the women of those days. Zile that faithful women. Even your own friend, your best friend will not tell you she's cheating on her husband. She will not. She will die with that truth. And you will think she's the good girl. But guess what? Anazipokea vizuri sana. Unashinda mbona anavumilia. Who lied to you anavumilia? She is not vumiliating anything. She's getting support somewhere else. She's like, you know what? We have children together, yes, and you have started having girlfriends all over. Okay. Enjoy the world. Let's get a party together, boy. You go that way, I go this way. We meet in the evening. Life goes on. Whether you come back or not, whether you come after 3 days, I got my B10, Ben 10. Oh, you people call whatever they call them, Ben 10. I got my Ben 10 somewhere waiting for me. So whether you come back home, you can stay even 5 days. We will see each other next time. Biko. So it's the biggest number of women who are staying in an abusive or a cheating husband, they are also cheating. The biggest number. I didn't say everybody. There might be people who are watching right now and they are like, Tata, I have never cheated on him. I would never cheat on him. Mimi napenda Mungu naogopa Mungu. Mimi naogopa Mungu. I fear God. I cannot cheat on my husband. Biko. In Jesus' name, I cannot cheat on him. Those ones, maybe they are 1%. I tell you the truth. Thank God because he does not expose his children. If there were some exposures that were going to be made at the judgment day where people will be judged, those people who do not know Christ, thank God even believers will not even, they will never have been in that program to be ashamed or even to be exposed because God will never expose his children. If there were some exposure that were coming up, they still will be done for the people who do not believe in Jesus. So anybody who believes in Jesus, they are secure. I'm not the one who said so. It's Romans chapter 8 verse 1. Therefore there is no condemnation for them who are in Christ Jesus. And I'm not telling you that so that you can continue doing stupid things. You do them on your own risk. But don't say that Essy gave you a verse that is giving you a key to continue doing whatever you do, but do not blame me. Don't even put my name there. Ruth Aroigate, conjugal siwezi kosa vile itatolewa. That nanisha. I don't want to contribute to that, Ruth. I know where you want me to go. I'm not going there. Biko, 3 days ago you made me speak some things, but it was all the truth, by the way. Sally Jones, Mambo. Thank you, Mama. So, if you see a woman who is still holding on to a man who is a cheater, there must be a probability of 90% she's doing the same. Ananyanduliwa. Siku hizi wanawake sio wajinga. And you know women don't talk. They'll do it. Yep. Especially kwanza wale wamaliza kuzaa. William, are you still here? I'm going to the language that you can't understand. I'm saying nowadays women cheat. And they don't even show they're cheating. They don't even share with their girlfriends they are cheating. Nowadays women are pro in cheating. They are cheating. They relax. You go cheat with your babes all over, your side chicks all over, and she's like, okay, you go. Hi, babe, in the morning, have a beautiful day, babe, we will miss you. Before you get to work, she's somewhere worked on. In the morning, before you leave, before you get to work, before you get to your office, she has gotten her breakfast somewhere else. So, men, don't think you are stressing your wives. They will, they will not walk away, but they will do whatever you are doing. Unapologetically, and they will do it. So if God is not punishing you, what makes you think a woman will be punished when she does it? So God is biased. When it comes to men, he's like, mtoto wangu, my son, I understand. I understand your proteins are too many. Even in a woman, proteins are too many. And if you're not taking care of her, the proteins are still bothering her. She gotta look for a way where the proteins will go get out of her body system. Joy Wangari, Tata ati wanafanya nini? Wananyanduliwa kwani? Sio siri. Wananyanduliwa, unaona wanawake, they are glowing. And the husband is a cheater and the woman is glowing. Kwanza she is working on her weight. Ati me, I don't care about what my husband does, yeah? But I go to gym, I do, and some pounds are gone. You think she's getting off her pounds for nothing? She got somebody somewhere. Yeah, nowadays women don't walk away. They do what you're doing. Yeah, go to the nearest police. Go to the nearest police station. Go there. Ruth, I have a friend. She married but has a Ben 10. Yep. It is what it is. It is what it is. Men don't want to hear the truth. Sometimes, I don't know when I did that on my Facebook, and I wrote a joke, and I said, men, why do you allow the devil to cause trouble in your marriage? If you find out your wife is cheating, is sleeping with your friend, or she's doing something, Biko, go fasting. Pray for your marriage. The devil is at it. Go rescue your wife from the tooth of the enemy. Do not allow the devil to separate you from your wife. And I wanted to see the reaction of men. So men were like, oh, Tata, I rebuke that in Jesus' name. I cannot stay with a woman who is cheating. I cannot stay with a woman who is cheating. I pray, I go fasting. And I was like, oh, so women, when women go fasting, when a woman go fasting because her husband is cheating, so it's not okay for a husband to pray and fast for her wife to come back. Because, why are you so selfish? So me, I keep on fasting for my husband to come back to me and those women to get out of his life. But if it's my turn, I need prayers and fasting. You don't want to pray for me? Huh? Really? Hatupangwingwi sio uongo, Joy. Hatupangwi, siku hizi hatupangwingwi. I hope nobody's listening to me. Pale kwa mlango. I hope nobody's listening to me. But I'm just talking anyhow. Ruth, alafu nowadays, mbona watu hawaogopi AIDS? I wonder watu wananyanduana left, right, center, day and night. It's crazy. So, watu hawaogopi AIDS. Si walijua AIDS ni ugonjwa ya kawaida. Just like diabetes. Si hivyo ndo walijua. AIDS is just like diabetes. You take medication, and life goes on. You don't have to die because you have. I'm not, guys, by the way, let nobody quote me anywhere. Anybody who is gonna quote me anywhere, rubbishing my name because I'm talking on this video, he goes, hey, Tata Essy is telling people without protection. I'm not telling you to play stupid. No. If you want to go play stupid, you go play stupid without even mentioning my name. Don't you dare touch my name. If you try and I see that you've been tarnishing my name, I'll come here and rorowa you vipaya sana. Don't try. Don't even try me. Nowadays, you people have made me grow thick skin on social media. Because by keeping quiet and trying to calm down and trying to behave myself in a muponoki way, you guys are taking advantage of my softness. And you know we are all created beautifully and fearfully. Everybody has a fearful side. Don't you dare poke on my eye. You're gonna face the fearful side of Essy. Ati sasa ikifika hapo kwa AIDS, wacha nikae hivyo bila kunyanduliwa. Hehe, Joy. Joy Wangari has decided to continue killing monkey. She wants to be guilty as charged. You know, people who are going to just raise their hands and say, Joy Wangari, Munyongi wa monkey, come here, the killer of the monkey. And she'll be like, yes, sir. I am guilty as charged. I have been killing a monkey twice a week. I'm guilty. Where do I go for my charges? So she has decided to become officially a monkey killer. Can't kill a monkey when men are here. I cannot. Why should I do that? I cannot do that. You single people, you are crazy. Kama sisi watu tumeolewa, we have people all over asking for it. You people who are single, munaringa huku kwa inbox, munaringa. People are looking for you. You're too busy. Because, and then in the evening you want to go kill monkey. all by yourself. And we thought men were the monkey killers. We thought men were the only people who used to masturbate. We men are pro in masturbating. And when they grow, as years go, telling you, as years go, they're becoming professionals. Somebody is gonna be tuned into their phone, and you're all in the living room, and somebody is doing a thing and you cannot even tell they're doing it. Because they don't have to touch themselves, they just watch and focus. Yes, watch and focus. Focus, they're not talking. They're the only one who knows what they're doing inside the intestines. Women are professionals. Murife, run. If it's about HIV, run. You better be a monkey killer. I'm not telling anybody to be a monkey killer, but instead of dying of HIV, you better be a monkey killer. Don't mention my name. I don't know what you guys are talking about. So, like I said, last time I said this, people do not dream having sex because they have a spiritual husband. We do not have spiritual husbands. When Jesus was asked by the people about the woman who got married to 7 men, the same brothers, they are so... All brothers died. The first brother died, and the second brother married the same woman. The second brother died. The third husband died. The fourth brother married the woman until the 7th one. So, on that day of judgment, whose wife is she going to be for? Who is going to be the husband to the woman? And Jesus answered and said, there will be no marriage in heaven. There will be no marriage. There will be no marriage. So if there will be no marriage, this spiritual husband that you say people have, what about you men who have wet dreams? You have spiritual wives. Okay, leave alone that. So when you dream driving a car, you have a spiritual car. Take that aside. When you dream going to the toilet, releasing or relieving yourself, and you urinate on bed, do you have a spirit urinator? Let's reason together, guys. So when you dream going to the toilet at night and then you urinate, is that a spirit that urinated? Because in the morning you woke up and be like, ooh, Jehovah, Biko, someone's bed. Oh, Chineke God, oh, Biko, I don't know what to do. I've urinated on someone's bed. Is that a spirit who urinated? Why is it that you can touch and feel the wetness that you use? You did it. Never had somebody poo-pooing in the toilet on bed. Unless you, I said, unless you were having diarrhea. I've never even had somebody who dreamt going side 2. You know, side 2 is poo-pooing. I've never had somebody that's poo-pooed in bed. Never. But urinating, even you people who are watching today, some of you have, even yesterday, you urinated yesterday. Is that the spirit that urinated? Okay, put that aside. When you dream crying, and when you wake up in the morning, you are like, even your heart is like, oh my God, I was crying. I dreamt my mother dead. I dreamt my baby taken to you where. Oh my God, I was crying in the dream. Why don't you say it was a spirit which was crying? Why is it when it comes to sex, it's a spiritual husband? You people, stop playing with our intelligence. Stop playing with our intelligence. We are not stupid. We are not stupid. So stop playing with our intelligence. Stop it. There is nothing like spiritual husbands. There is nothing like spiritual wife. That is all nonsense. Tag your pastors and tell them Tata Essy, Apostle Essy is saying that is nonsense. Stop it. So when you're collecting money in the dream, is that a spiritual man collecting money or it was you? Because When you dream going back to school, to where you were schooling, you dream with your school where you used to go when you was young. That village that you came from, that poor village, you dream and you begin seeing yourself when you were so young. Is that a spirit of you? No, it's not. That was you. That was you. When you dream still in school, unajiona you have a backpack on your back, going to school. That was you. That's not a spirit. When it comes about sex, it's a spiritual husband. So that many people can make money out of that ignorance. And you go believing those pastors. Oh, my pastor say that's a spiritual husband. That's why I would never get married. And those people who dream having spiritual husbands when they are married. Wait. You don't want to give sex to your husband. You will dream somebody having it. Why? Because your proteins are too much and they have to get away to get out. So when your protein is too much, you have to dream a dream. Having sex. Did I say sex? Yes, I said sex. Because if I say about eating, I don't look for another way of saying people are eating food. Eating is eating. Sex is sex. That's it. We don't have children on Facebook. We do? No, we don't. We don't. So when your protein is too much on your body, it will look for a way to come out. And the only way the proteins can come out is by sex. So if you do not have somebody taking care of that, you will have a dream. And if you're still married and you're still dreaming, having sex, you have been starving your husband. And your proteins are complaining. And you will have your ex doing it or somebody you have never even saw. Hey, I saw a black man. I did not even see the face, but he did it to me. I felt the smooch. I felt a lot of saliva on my mouth. Yuck. Yuck. I feel dirty. Stop this nonsense. Go give it to your husband. Why do you have to keep on bringing men in the dream and you have a man who can nyandua you? Stop it. Stop it, you women. And stop that nonsense of being, I think I need some deliverance. I have a husband who visits me and sleeps with me and sleeps. It's because you don't sleep with your husband. Go sleep with him every day and you will never dream. Your protein are going out. They're having their way out. Today if you cry, you will have two liquids coming out from your body. One liquid is the tear, and it comes through the eye. You will never have a tear on your mouth. Your mouth will never give out a tear. Your mouth will always give out the saliva. Mate. Hello? You cry, you'll have tears, and you will have mucus. Mucus will never come through your mouth or your ears. No. It will come through your nose because you are crying. And the tears will not come from your ears, will come through your eyes because that's the nature of God. That's what God created. So when your protein are too much, they will not come through the eye, neither the nose, nor even the ear, not even the mouth. It will come through your kaschande, the vagina. And those people in that dream, they make sure you get there. They are not jokers. It will depend with the hunger that you had. The hunger that you had, ile njaa ulikuwa nayo, that's going to determine how that thing is going to be. Because you will get to the climax, whether you like it or not. Because the protein has to come out. So those people who say, oh, me kona spiritual husband, spiritual wife, spiritual rubbish, stop it. You have no demons in you. Stop this nonsense of promoting fake churches. You are being anointed. You are being anointed every month, and every month you have to masturbate. Do you know why you masturbate? You masturbate because your protein are too much. Your protein are too much, and a woman, let me talk about a woman because I'm a woman. A woman before periods, she is horny. A woman after period, she is horny. Huh? If you do not kausha and you just sleep and say, oh my God, the way I'm feeling, oh Jesus, you pray and sleep, then you will sleep. But if you focus a little bit and then you sleep, my friend, that dream has to come so that you may end what you started. It will have to. For a man, you people, when you wake up in the morning, your little head right there, down there, is saying hello every morning at 5 p.m., 5 a.m. in the morning. He says, hi, William. William, praise the Lord. Your little head will have to say good morning to you, sir, and tell you, boy, you are alive. Yeah? You are alive. Every morning. Ati wenye wako dry spell ndio hukuwa na those dreams. Exactly. Joy Wangari, let me tell you something. Unless you're so much used to nyongaring the monkey, if you're so used to nyongaring the monkey, you can be nyongaring every night. That means you need a man every night. If you feel, this thing is like, oh, I want to do it. So when you're like, you want to do it, and you're alone, you have to kill the monkey. So you'll be like, you know what, a woman can do this twice a month. So I'm just going to be waiting for that. Nyongaring once a month or twice a month. I'm all set. You people. Na Ruth ndio umeleta hizi maneno wewe. Ati but Tata. Orgasm is not for everyone. According to my research, 80% of married women hawafikagi climax todo. Warugagiro taburi. Sex is a process. Of course I know that. Of course I know that. There are so many women who do not get into climax. Because we have men who do not know how to do it. We have men who have gotten used to masturbation. They cannot check a woman for more than 3 minutes. Because they are used to Vaseline, 2 minutes is gone. So when you marry and you've been masturbating, when you have a woman, you'll be like, 2 minutes, you're done. And 2 minutes for a woman is just greetings. It's not even greetings. It's like opening a curtain. Touching a curtain so that you can open. So you can imagine many married women have been going through a lot of stupid things and bullshit in bed. That's why they have Ben 10. And when they have Ben 10 and that Ben 10 knows that this woman is like, she really needs it. Oh, Ben 10 is going to take care of that. So you as a husband, you'll be coming there, you'll be laying like a sheep. Or you do it when you finish, you just cover me. I'm tired from work. It's because she knows even if she focuses, she will not get there. Even if she focuses, she's been waiting for you the whole day. She's like, oh my God, when my husband comes, or when you come, it's 2 minutes. She will not be waiting for you. She'll be like, he's here, yeah? Oh, okay. You do it when you're finished, you just cover me. I'm so sleepy. I want to sleep. So you'll be there raising children together, but you're not together. And there are people who got married. They married single virgins. And that's the kind of... By the way, there's a woman who has never enjoyed orgasm. Yes, Ruth, you're very, very correct. Very, very correct. There are women who got married long time ago. They do not know orgasm. They do not know. They don't. I guess maybe Sissy, because we were... because maybe we had experience in our young age. So maybe we couldn't stand 2 minutes. Men, no. You know, somebody just wrote today on another excuse me, Facebook page and said that if as the researchers have researched and they have found out if anybody goes beyond 7 minutes in sex, they die early. And I said, let us die. Let us die early. Let us die. 7 minutes, you're saying we are going to die early. Biko, 7 minutes. 7 minutes for a woman is greetings. Hi, baby, hi. Then you're saying 7 minutes, people are going to die early. Let us die. We are ready to die. We are going to go 45 minutes plus 1 hour. After every 2 hours, we repeat. Because you men, you're becoming lazy every day. Lazy. You're making women stay groomy all the time. You know, when women don't get there, they're so groomy and so angry. You will know a woman who is so thirsty and has dry spell. They're so angry. Very angry. Kina Ruth knows how to take care of themselves. So you will see them smiling all the time. They are loving their beautiful smile. They are glowing because they know how to make themselves glow. But this woman who doesn't even know how to do it, because she's angry. She's angry with the cats in the house, angry with the chicken in the house, angry with the house girls in the house, angry with everybody. Like, she's so angry. She is angry. Why? Because she needs a man. She needs him. She's not even him. She needs to get there. She's hungry. Because she needs it. What does she need? Not Mjululu. Not just Mjululu. To get it. To get it. We are all grown-ups. To get it. You need to get it. That OG. You need it. So these women are very angry. You people, you don't even think how women are so angry on social media. Very angry. But you post a picture, there are people who are so angry. Oh, wanajionyeshana, wanafikiria ndio anakuwa mrembo kushinda watu wote. They are just bringing their bills on Facebook because they are hungry. They are hungry because they don't know how to find it. They don't know where to start. They do not know. Hata ukiwawekea movie, they don't even know. They call you devil worshipper because you have put a movie for them to watch. They don't know. Ni atukira wagoma. Ni video cia kesi cia waganu arekira. Na ni mtu mzima. An adult asking movie ni yake. Wewe umekuwa devil worshipper wewe. Bwana yangu amekuwa na mashetani ya pornography. Mimi ananiwekea hizo vitu za pornography na mimi nimeokoka. Wewe endelea kuokoka, alafu utaishi hapo umekasirikia watu wote. Dry spell itakumaliza. Shauri yako. Endelea kukasirika na mzee wako na jichote huko na house girl. House girl anashindanga ametabasamu, anashinda na smile zaidi yako. Wewe uko hapo na manjaa zako na maasira zako. By Ruth, you are so stupid. By the dash woman can kill so easily. They are always bitter, of course. I know. Why? Kawoge dhaka. Huh? Yeah. That thing is to have it is I don't want to go into details, you guys. Kwanza Ruth, unapenda sana hizo topics. Toka hapa. Guys, I gotta go. Bye-bye. Love you. Love you. We'll talk tomorrow, God willing. If I don't come live, I'll see you on Tuesday next week. I'll try to come live over the week. Thursday, yes. Yeah. Thursday, yeah. Friday, yes. Friday, yes. I'll try to do that. So hiyo kuokoka imeua many marriages. I know, right? I know. Kwanza wale wameokoka ndoa zao zinanyoroshago na tusichaanditwa kazi. Hii endeleeni kuokoka. Na mujue kuokoka sio ujinga. Hiyo ujinga mnatumiaga. Mimi nimeokoka and I enjoy to the fullest. Because you look at me and tell me I don't get it. Me? Not get it? Shinda hapo. Mimi nimeokoka. Shauri yako, wewe shinda hapo. Sisi tumeokoka and we enjoy. Mpaka tunaambia Yesu akaekea kidogo dagabe usoka. We continue enjoying this thing that he gave us. Because there is nothing sweeter than that. There's nothing sweeter than that, guys. That thing is so sweet. I'm not saying that thing. The OGS. So sweet. So sweet. Very yummy. Love you guys.